Our schools programme is a very large programme. We probably over a period of time have been in 75, 80 primary schools. We have now a regular programme in a much smaller number of schools, and that's actually better. But our school programme is the programme that enables us to fill our holiday programme, and then from the holiday programme and our Saturday morning programme get children enrolled into squads where they're coming back week after week and hopefully improving.
It's never easy because schools are very demanded on, particularly the primary schools, and there's lots of other sports already well established like football and rugby. So we're trying to take on people like Arsenal and Tottenham, and that's a tough ask. But I think that's where we really want a groundbreaking primary school year 1 and 2 to begin with, and engage them at a young age so they get a taste for it, and give us a chance to compete with the big other sports.
I mean, it would be really good if we could get more tennis programs into the schools, more kids participating. Obviously, getting them to participate at a younger age as well, so they continue to be active into adulthood, and that's hopefully, again with the obesity epidemic, hopefully lowering that as well. So hitting all bases. To be honest with you, schools love physical activity. They would love tennis programs. They love activity in general. So no, if we went to them with any kind of program in regards to tennis, they would be really enthusiastic to take it on, which is great.
I've gone into all the 8 schools and I found them really positive to it. They've been working really well with it. I think it's important with the schools that you have a structure, and there's also an aim at the end. And what we do, we have a school tournament. We also run after school clubs with the most talented children of each of those schools, and we get boys and girls to come along to the tennis club and play in the tournament at the end. But also that we go back to the schools, we make sure that they're happy with the program, that they want to continue, if they could see anything that we could do differently, and that we leave them with some equipment so they can keep playing, and we leave a legacy almost, so that it's not just going in for 4 weeks and leaving and then they just start playing football again, that they keep playing tennis and they build on the skills that they've already learned.
Within the educational arena, there is a programme of what in essence called school sports coordinators, which covers the whole borough, brought together in 2 programmes, and the 2 coordination hubs actually are either side of White Hart Lane, one at St Thomas More and one at Woodside High, which clearly is very relevant in terms of the programme that Joanne is running. I think the other important thing there is how we're managing to position tennis then within the wider extended schools programme that the government is supporting both in policy and in funding terms, particularly in relation to resourcing some of these programmes we're talking about.
We're very lucky in Portsmouth. We have a school sports partnership in which every single school in the city is part of that partnership, and we work very closely with the school sports manager to make sure that we've got a whole range of activities and competitions within that within the school's environment. The key for us is to try and broaden the range of activities that we offer to children. If we just go down the mainstream team sports, it's a very narrow path really. We need to broaden it out into other sports, and tennis is a fantastic one in terms of individuals doing activities and an activity they can do for the whole of their life.
So we'll be working with the school sport partnership and the partnership development manager, linking in with the after school activities on the extended schools programme at the moment. So hopefully that'll start from September onwards.
I think the idea is that it would work right the way through the whole age range. So there would be preschool, there would be primary, and then into secondary, and the scheme eventually I think would lead on into some of the other colleges and that within the areas as well. So I think there's scope for the whole thing. The 5 sort of units of offer now that's required for children to take part in physical activity, whether it's in school or out, I think this could take a key part in sort of delivering some of that for those kids that are interested in tennis as an option.